Hello YouTube family, Greg D here, back another DCUO video. Today I wanted to kind of update you guys on sort of a hybrid, quote unquote, loadout, if you will. I pretty much, the last fire loadout video that I did was full might. So let's keep in mind, first off, that this character is one of my alternates, so not obviously, max CR, no max artifacts, not a whole lot of skill points. But I have been enjoying sort of a hybrid type loadout. I could probably use to maybe switch this over from superpowered to hybrid. But as you can see here, like without having a lot of skill points, I'm pretty much am using a totally might or hybrid type, balancing out might and precision here. I have the cross weapon combos, which I didn't have in the previous video. So I think this wouldn't be considered something totally precision, but not totally might either. What I'm currently using for the artifacts with this character, and if you're someone who has followed me for quite some time, you know that with my alternates, I kind of like to play around with artifacts, mix and match some things. So I'm currently just using Strategist, Transformation, and Omega. I'm not using Candle, although you could if you really wanted to, although I've seen Candle is pretty divisive among the player base. Some people love it, some people hate it. You can kind of throw anything in here, really, that you see feet. You could throw in Ebon in here if you were looking for maybe a little bit more pet damage. You could throw in Quizlet. You could throw in Tantu Totem for the extra precision damage. So just some things to keep in mind as you see fit. The reason why I'm using Omega with this character is I do have, as you can see, I do have like a Homelander type and wanted something for the what they consider his laser, his heat vision laser beams technically. So I thought that would be a good thing to have. So basically, what we are using in our loadout here is we're going to start off with Inferno, which is our power interaction. We're going to go into our weapon buff, which is fiery weapon. Then we're going to go spontaneous combustion, wildfire, and then flame cascade, and then we are using Omega whenever that charges up. So again, just keep in mind the numbers. So, sorry, I got distracted there. So just keep in mind that the numbers aren't going to be like super duper like amazingly awesome. But if you're a higher combat rating, if you're a higher, you got higher artifacts, you got higher skill points than I do with this character, which more than likely you do. Try this out for yourself, see if you like it. So basically what I'm going to do is just something like a hybrid type loadout. So I'm going to hit my weapons first, go into that, hit the combo, hit the wildfire, go into that, hit my thing there, and we're just, as stuff is spawning up, we're just going to keep on rolling. That's pretty much it. We're just going to keep hitting the things. And then as our Omega comes out, now don't forget too that Omega is only level 80 at this point, so it's not going to be like something crazy, ridiculously stupid high, but it's been something that I've been tinkering with that is fairly easy to run and to me has been really enjoyable. Again, I mean, as you can see, my numbers are very low just because of artifacts and skill points and everything, but I've been having a lot of fun with this. And I think at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. And if you're someone who wants to chase meta, that's fine, But again, I've been having a lot of fun. So with my current skill points and everything, I'm maybe hitting 1,000,000 damage, a little over 1,000,000 damage. So now what we'll do is we will try it with our pets here. Oh, that's just not what I want to do. I didn't need to do that. Go like this, and get Omega as that's wildfire, do the burst damage there. So I mean, with the pets, I mean you're talking maybe an extra 500,000 damage there. But again, it's just been something that's really fun. There's 2.5 million, basically, so yes, maybe a little power hungry because we are relying on our powers a little bit, but as I get more skill points, that'll also change there too. So again, not going to be like super high numbers, but to me, this is like a lot of fun. You could use this as kind of like a beginner type loadout. If you want to use just straight might, then use that last video that I posted, and then I would also definitely use Omega Trans Strat, or I've also seen people use Omega Candle and Trans. If you want to go more of the hybrid, which I will probably kind of venture to doing with this character, you could use Omega, Tantu, and Trans. So, or you, again, if you want more pet damage, I should say you could use Quizlet. If you're worried about power, you could throw Ebon in there. So I mean, the possibilities are kind of endless. But again, I do like to kind of tinker. So yeah, that's all I got. So I hope you guys try it out, see if you like it for yourself. I think it's really fun. I think it's really simple, and I know that once I get this character stats up a little more, we will have way more damage than what it is. If you're afraid about like doing flame cascade, you have to be vulnerable to interrupt. You could always throw robot sidekick in there as well. So just something to keep in mind. Also, if you're worried about power, too, just throw robot sidekick in there, and then that way there's one less power that you have to worry about that's sucking up your power. So just kind of something to keep in mind. You can always throw a shield in this loadout too. Just because I don't have a lot of stats, I was running the shield in place of Flame Cascade. But again, you could throw in the robot sidekick there, or you could throw in a supercharge like Neo Venom boost or something like that. So I mean, the possibilities are endless. Like I said, this has been a lot of fun for me, so I've been kind of rocking with it. But that's all I got for you guys right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so anything that you guys can do to help would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you soon.